Happy birthday
to you.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
masculine.
It snowed. I made it snow. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Thor
Bro,
live
that,
stream. It's Cyber Monday. It's Eddie's birthday. We're rolling on this
That's
Monday. How
wild.
you doing, buddy?
that's wild that you would spray that in the air like that and breathe it in. You built
It
different.
smells like a barbershop now. It smells amazing.
Yeah, crazy.
Happy birthday from Scott Kelly. Drago's in the house. Bruce's garage is creeping in these streets. Mike G, happy birthday, Eddie. Does you feel older? Do you feel wiser? Where you at?
I feel for sure older. I still feel sick from SEMA. Like I'm done with my Z-Pack. You know, I did my video. So thanks everybody for birthday wishes. I appreciate it. We should know what we should do. We should drop 50% off the whole store. All no, I'm kidding, bro. Can you imagine the tyranny? My lord, bro.
Oh, that's
my lord.
Eddie old
birthday.
Couldn't even make it to 40. You popped shoulder out.
I got some meds coming.
What you got going?
I got some stuff that functional doctor sent me. It's probably some like eye of the lizard. I don't even know what that is. Ivermectin. I was like a weed.
Ivermectin. Horse medicine.
Is that a horse medicine for real?
Yeah, that's what it is. You get it from Tractor Supply.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Ain't no Spanish person taking ivermectin. Ivermectin. Is that a real thing? Like,
yeah, type it in. Tractor Supply.
What's it for? It treats horses up to 1,500 pounds. My lord, bro. Yo, you take that meds, you're in trouble, dog. How do you? No, we gotta talk about this. Hey, Shine Your Light Detailing. Need you to send me the link to this ivermectin.
Send the link. Hopefully, we got a sale going on.
Sounds wild. So,
by the way, Tim got a new logo. It's looking stylish. It's looking profile. Good job, Tim. Hello, everybody. If you don't know, my mic's sounding funny.
Yeah, you sound like you're in a tin can.
What do I sound like?
I'm telling you, you know what you sound like? You sound like what Pan did. How Pan's gonna have so much money and sound like he tinny?
Let me make sure. Oh, no. My mic's on Logitech. Sorry, everybody. Here we go. Sure, mic. Testing. 1, 2.
Oh, you sound crispy.
We had 10 minutes. This guy just listened to me for 10 minutes. Didn't say a word. He's over here, Low Energy McGee.
Bro, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Someone send me a link to that. Let's talk about this new leather coating. Hey, I like to bring this up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, time out. Shout out to Wes. Everybody, Wes, my boy Wes. If you're looking for labels for any of your bottles, hit Wes up. They're like $5 a label, but he does great work.
Exactly, Mike G. Anyway, leather coating. Yeah, if you missed it, we released a brand new leather coating for Detail Co. Super cheap, $35 on sale right now for like $22 or something. It's a crazy deal.
That real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna break it down for him. So you released it a little early. Got a little excited on Black Friday.
It's dedicated to Andreas.
It's dedicated to Andreas. He loves leather.
Yeah,
loves it.
Hates
everybody else's leather stuff. Loves leather though. So hates leather coatings.
Hey, shout out to Young Car Care coming to the house of Rag. Bring it heat, Nick. All right. Whoop. So let's talk about leather coating. It doesn't have, what it doesn't have, and what it does have.
What it doesn't have, what it does have. It is a real deal ceramic coating. It's going to leave behind a super stout hydrophobic layer of protection, abrasion resistant, stain resistant, that kind of deal. Eddie got in our pre-testing. This lady, husband dropped oil on the seat. It all beat it off of it. She wiped it right up. No problems. What it doesn't have is difference between a paint coating and a leather coating. Paint coatings are paint coatings because you have a powerful solvent. Make sure it bonds well to the surface. A leather coating, you can't bring a paint coating inside and coat your leather because you will destroy that leather with that powerful solvent.
Will melt the plastic. Ours has
melt plastics.
Solvent made for leather coatings. We did that specifically because we didn't want it to damage leathers. So
exactly. So follow the instructions. It says to apply to the whole seat. That allows the solvent. It's a very kind of gentle solvent for your plastics, vinyls, leathers. It's going to do its job. It's going to start flashing off the surface, leaving behind that super protection. About time you got that whole seat coated, you come back over with the towel where you started and end where you ended, and you're going to have a super protected seat, super good leather coating. Test it out. Tell us the feedback. I can't wait to start hearing your reviews on it.
We dropped the leather coating for the people. If I would have known that on a Sunday afternoon, I would have got, Exorcist Baby in chat throwing up on everybody, I would have waited. But we wouldn't drop anything that would either harm your seat, your customer seat, or anything like that. Because, I still detail for a living. I don't know what this guy does. He retired. Dude, this guy's he look at him. Look at he's got a new look. He's got a new room. He's got new desk. This guy looking fresh. I still work for. I'm all in. This guy went all in and went all out. I don't know what happened to him, but we detail for a living. Wouldn't do anything to hurt you or your customers.
No
leather.
So I think the leather coating 30 mils probably do 2 big vehicles.
Big vans. Yep.
Yeah, we did a Carnival, Kia Carnival. Did all the seats. Yeah, it was a Carnival.
The new one, right?
The minivan. Yeah, it was a good Carnival. Like, like if you get the full blast Carnival, the full package, like it's a nice car. There's a big difference from entry level Carnival to the whatever you call decked out one. But we did a really nice Carnival, and we coated all the leather. Had a bunch of leather in it.
And also, it does protect. You know, the question here is, can I fart on the seats and it protect the leather coat? I'm gonna be honest, Eric. You fart on that seat, Officer Goodman, it's melting the seat. There's no coming back, right?
You need Taco Bell? Did you eat, Chili's? Like, how powerful are these farts?
Yeah. You let one loose in those seats, cuz.
Yeah. You want to prime that pad real good, get it nice and well primed, and then add a couple more drops. We'll make full application videos coming soon for sure. And
Matt, we dropped it for the people. So listen, I'm gonna be
dropped
honest.
It early.
Detailing is like this, right? It's like when you're growing up, your mom's hands you a bottle of aspirin. You only take what you need. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be a whole bunch of advice online. Take what you need, and you got to make your own conclusion. Okay. Do I think Andres is a good dude? Yeah, I think he's intelligent, he's smart. I got letter marks here I'm testing. But our coating does not have solvents to melt the plastic. I mean, there's lawsuits involved, right?
I'm just saying. I ain't even gonna say it. Never mind.
Happy
birthday, Eddie Cheese Cologne. I'm just saying. I think the leather expert with no leather coatings have a different kind of solvent in it. I'm just saying. Or everyone's a chemist in this industry. That's right, Mike G. Mike G been on YouTube for 37 years. Shout out to Mike G.
Hey,
Cyber Monday got him ordering. What kind of deals are going on the website? All right,
let's talk about Cyber Monday. You know what? What the struggle is? This is our first time doing a store together. Period. Right?
Yeah.
Black Friday, I thought we blew our wad. Can we say that online? I don't know if we can say that online. So we're like, what do we do for Cyber Monday? So what we're doing is things to get you ready for what's coming.
I'll be honest with you. I forgot Cyber Monday was even a thing.
Yeah, I was working. This guy's been on case for a week, right? This guy, he's like, yo, Eddie, check this out. But we got all our coatings are 40% off, all detail coat coatings. Our polishers, the 21, 15 millimeter, 40% off. All our towels are 40% off. Did you hear that? All right, let me repeat myself.
40%.
30%. 40% off. Okay. That's
pretty good deal.
Yeah.
That's pretty good deal. Look here. Buick's Blues and Barbecue. He said he placed an order on the 26th. So let's check the date. 26th was Wednesday.
Thanksgiving. And then we're off Thanksgiving Friday.
Monday. So depending on when you place that order, it's backed up. All right.
No.
It just got back to work.
Wait. What time? If he places order the 26th.
That's what I'm trying to get to the right calendar. Did Apple updated?
Yeah,
my phone.
This guy. If you place the order 26,
everything's different.
And we've been doing the sale 27th. They were off 28th, 29th. Came back today. We're backed up about a week. So
this should have got you today, though.
Yeah, it should be.
If not, it should be in the morning. But yeah, we're well over 1,000 orders deep. So hang tight.
1,200 orders deep.
They took a vacation. I took a vacation. We're catching up. It's Black Friday, boys and girls. Hey, it's
Cyber Monday.
Holidays. It is what it is. See, Enthusiast agrees. That Apple update, I don't know what they did. If they're going to update and change this much, send me a YouTube link with the video.
I'm going to be honest. You come to Apple like this on live TV, it's between you God and Moses. Hey, I do not condone this message.
Exactly, Gary. Good problem to have. What's up? Details in the house. Oh, Carlos is liking the polisher. Tell him about it, Carlos. Tell him how smooth that bad boy. Double the grease, NSK bearings, dirt cheap. Can't beat it.
The cord's real nice too.
29-foot cord.
We made it. It's not a Rupes, guys, or a Flex, but it will compete with a tool called Zen Engine Tool. We used Ivan's knowledge to make that. Like, we don't know how to do it all, man. But yeah,
there we go.
Hey, Buick's Blues and Barbecue,
Yeah, but you have
BBB.
a whole
Let's
month of
let's
Black Friday sales going on.
how about you just email support or message Jamie on chat because he's running the chat, and we'll look at it after the live, bro.
Yeah, we'll check it out. There is a chance you maybe have gotten.
And
You
while
never
we're
know what
talking
happens.
about shipping, let's just talk about delays. It's gonna be delays, dude. Biggest sale of the year. Period.
Biggest sale of the year. Nazial is not on sale no more.
Nah,
It was last week, Monday through Friday.
you missed it. It was stout. It's like 35% off.
Yeah, it was a good sale. Omni Garage is in the house.
I made a video and I dedicated a portion of how to do a rinseless wash to my boys in New Zealand. Shout out to the Glens. I call them the Glens.
Shout out to the Glens.
If you haven't yet, hit the like, subscribe over there. They're coming on to actually Thor Media.
Thor Media.
Let's talk about Thor Media.
We're gonna have some Kiwis. The Kiwi show.
So let's talk about the Thor Media, though.
Yeah, let's talk about it, dude. So what a kickoff. Nick McGirt launched off with a crazy interview, an amazing podcast. He's a legend, interviewing a legend himself, Jason Otteress, Car Supplies Warehouse. What a way to kick off Thor Media. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. They're rolling in. Early 2025. Yeah, the Kiwis will be here.
Nick at Night was insane, bro.
Next year.
I think what I liked about the podcast was the rawness. Jason's one of the GOATs, and I look up to Jason and everything's ever done. I'm actually, for him to tell his story the best he could without, crossing lines, speaks volumes of him, and support, Car Supplies Warehouse, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what a journey he's been on over the last year or so. He grew that channel to just next level heights, lost it, and then got his other channel deleted and had to start from scratch. I mean, that is rough. That's rough. Georgina, yeah.
Hey, Georgina, I got good news, bro. Not bro, because you're, I mean, I don't know, like, bro.
Shout out to Georgina.
Georgina, UK. I call my wife, bro. UK's on the way. I mean, air freighted and all. Bro. So, there's the delay is now them telling us when to announce it. So once we announce it, you better buy UK, EU. So happy birthday to myself as well. Thank you, everyone. I hit 40 today.
Hit 40. Big 40. I am most definitely a girl.
No, but I call everybody.
He calls everybody bro.
I even call my wife bro. I don't know what my problem is. Maybe my vernacular is
medicated. You know what it is. Hey, look, my name's not Greg. It seems to be a problem with Greg's. Nick had a problem with a Greg.
Yeah, you're not good. Like
Jason had a problem with a Greg. It's Greg's, all right. Greg's are the problem. Don't do business with Greg's. 40s hits different. I'm telling you.
Yeah, 40 hit different.
40 hit different. But yeah, Thor Media is popping off. So we took over today's podcast. What's today? Monday. Yeah, Cyber Monday. So we took over today's podcast. But pretty much every day is going to be a new podcast, new live show event coming to the channel. So stay tuned. We're hoping they're all just super bangers and really good. It might take a couple people. Nick has experience with the news and podcasting. Like people underestimate how good Mr. McGirt is.
That guy orders food and it's like an interview. He's like, so here, Nick here with NBC News. Can I get a large fry, a large Coke? And can we discuss the why behind? Like, this is Nick. When Nick starts doing his thing,
he came to show off on that first episode for sure. Big guest. The intro was
wild, insane. Look, I'm gonna be honest. He set the bar.
He set the bar high.
Another level. Watch Josh B come out and flop.
So SCAT looking for the lineup. So Sundays are for Nick at Night. Are we? You want to announce everybody's podcast? We got them all lined up. So I think we might as well. So Mondays are going to be for the girls, the ladies' night. We got Christy coming in. Well, you know the name of her podcast?
I'm trying to look at the schedule. They're asking.
Right, he's pulling it up. He's pulling it up.
I'm not pulling it up. I can't find it.
He's pulling it up. Well, we got Christie's on Mondays. Tuesdays we got the Funkin' Homies. You wanna have a good time? You wanna get here they are right here. Look, you wanna ride the line.
Tuesday.
We gotta put these boys late night. All right, they're gonna be like.
You got Godfrey. Godfrey's gonna be talking about EMPs,
there ain't no
Sasquatch.
Looking for ghosts. There ain't no telling what Godfrey's gonna be doing on this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Funkin' Homies are Tuesday nights. Who we got on Wednesdays?
Bro,
You find that schedule?
You're asking. You know what? You've been on vacation for a week. You need to find the schedule. This man, dude. Let me tell you how Jamie does it.
For a week.
Jamie's like, "Hey guys," he does.
Hey
He
guys.
texts me. He's like, "Yo, I'll see you next week." I'm like, he's like, "Can you do this? Can you do that? Could do this?" He'll find it. But listen, to answer this guy's question here, this is something we did with our own chemist, not with Geist.
No,
we got after hours with Omni Garage going to happen when they come back in March. My dude works for the Pentagon, and then we have
he's coming. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, the New Zealanders. You know what I learned?
That one will debut at like 3 a.m. their time or our time. They'll be in the middle of the night probably. Anyway, Wednesdays are Chelsea. I think it's Attention to Details podcast. She's got a real clever name for it, but it's really good. She got a really good logo.
Where's Wiley when
it's
you
gonna be a
Wiley?
banger? Look, we need Wiley. Look, he's the one who
set up my schedule. Someone get the schedule. Someone, hold on, everyone. Chat. Hold on. Grab a seat. Get the schedule here. We want to talk about the Thor Media. I think it's important. We're highlighting some of our talent. Appreciate them coming on to Thor themselves to drop knowledge, bring entertainment. We want to be the next type of place where you can find entertainment. Come here, your favorite podcaster. It will be on all platforms. We're going to set up our own coming up. Remember, we just started. So give us a couple of episodes and seasons. We'll catch you all up. And then let me see if I can find this email from Wiley.
So, of course, Thursdays are us.
Yeah, we blocked that out.
We like Thursdays. Fridays are going to be the Glenn and Glenn Kiwi show.
What's that mean?
I think sock. What? Kiwi show?
All right, here's what we got. We got Christy on Monday. Christian and the Funky Homies. The Funkin Brothers. You can't say that fast, you'll swear. You got Chelsea Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come join her. Jamie and myself on Thursday nights. You got 3 p.m. The Glens Eastern. 8 p.m. Socrates on Friday. Saturday, we have Frank from Detailed Dogma. And where is Ivan?
He's on Saturdays at 5 p.m. EST with the deep dive. Yeah, so bangers on the weekend for sure with Ivan and Nick. Rounding it out on the weekend. You got some heavy hitters in the middle there. It's going to be a heck of, Chelsea from Attention to Details will be that Wednesday evening or midday, wherever she has time to kind of get it in there. Some pre-recorded, some live events. It's going to be a banger. Yeah, it has a film in the middle of the Watch Boss. 100%.
Polyester. Yeah, so, and then we're adding a few more. We're waiting for the yeses from those, but the goal of this is to keep everyone entertained, everyone coming back. They're going to have their own vibe. It's going to be good times, man. And I think the value it brings is you get to see detailing from different people's eyes.
Yep. Different walks of life. Got Chelsea and Christy representing the ladies. They have different perspectives on how to do things. I think we got the best minds in the industry coming together to make Thor Media one of the most educational conglomerates in the detail space. So that's the whole point of it.
We'll get Josh V once a month, right?
Josh V's coming sooner. He's going to have specials. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then me and you are going to put together pro panels, of course. Bring on Josh V, bring on Ivan, Nick, that kind of deal. So we're going to have some really good live events.
Hey, could have been one of those that are missed, but we were also delayed for like 4 or 5 days. But let's Justin email
hit the support
Jamie
chat.
Don't do the support. She's done for the day. It's like 5 over here. So
if you want to hit Jamie now,
hit Jamie up at jamie@thehouseofrags.com and he'll look at it.
Yeah, send me the order number. I'll stay up into the wee hours of the night looking what happened there. But Funkin' Homies are tomorrow. So hopefully Christian's got it all set up. I remember last time we talked to him, he was still working on the studio, getting it all put together. Ain't no telling Godfrey what Godfrey's setup is.
Oh, we got one from Australia coming on. Georgina, if there's anybody in the UK that you think we should take a gander and look at, if you can email me at eddie@thehouseofrags.com. Let's go. Oh, here, look at this. We got Mile Deep in the house. What's up, Mile Deep? We're about to launch them soon. Stay tuned. They deserve their own day.
He's got the studio coming to you. Yeah. So I have the Mile Deep brand overview locked and loaded for when these products are set to release. So stay tuned for Mile Deep. We did a UK wash, give you a little preview of the action Mile Deep got going on. They are phenomenal brand.
That was the worst car I've ever done in my whole life.
Yeah, we finished up the series a day or two ago. You full sent that mug.
Yeah, on accident. On accident.
Launched midday on everybody, but that's all right.
Hey, I got one job now. I don't even know how to act.
You're just launching videos
just
into
launching
that
stuff, trying to be effective, and everything's like we're launching videos at 8 a.m.
Launching podcast networks, launching videos, launching sales.
Yeah, it's good.
We're wrapping this sale up in just a few hours too, so if you better take advantage. 40% off, and then we're shutting that bad boy down.
Yeah, you won't see another sale until probably Christmas, but it's not going to be as big as this one. This was the biggest sale. We pushed the envelope on this one a little bit. I'm pretty stoked about this month for getting everybody a recap. We had Cyber Monday, we had a Black Friday. It was in a wild ride. There's some people who ordered the 22nd, didn't get your craft, so shout out to us for sucking. And then we have this month is dedicated to DIY Detail Month. Let's talk about that a little bit. You announced that on a short. What's it about?
Oh, it is DIY Detail Month. It is December now, December 2nd. So yeah, I launched a little preview. Ivan making his entrance into the studio. He's taking over the house, so we're going to release kind of a video a week, a long form. Ivan doing his thing, showing us some secret tricks and tips and tricks on the DIY detail line. This first one's the most cost-effective wash clay seal on the internet. We're going to put together some special bundles. Those would be 20% off or so. If you want to enjoy,
we are working on something
savings
iconic
there. And we are working on something iconic. So stay tuned towards the end of the month, where it will hopefully be ready to go as we're getting it done and all wrapped up. It's iconic, so it's going to be pretty awesome. No secrets. He says no. Look, I'm telling you, there's some secrets in here.
There's
some secrets.
Ivan doesn't like secrets, doesn't like the words in the moment, and
he teaches us how to use the corncob brush. He teaches us how to use the perforated synthetic super towel. I mean, we got all kind of tips and tricks coming on.
That's a good question.
The stack.
Yeah, I was sick.
So thick and slim characteristics make it unique. Haven't seen all the details on the website, but on a YouTube short. Let's talk about the cool tech within it. So the cool tech he's referring to is we actually went with a lower solids type of coating, which is about 40% for thick, 30% for slim, and that is going to kind of resist fracturing. We think the higher solids coatings kind of lead to fracturing down the line, especially when you're in temperature change swing states, kind of like Pocatello, Idaho. It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. And through the years, Eddie's seen high solids coatings fail in his area. Like, his weird stuff happens in Pocatello, huh?
For some reason, I'm getting a lot of failures, but then I asked myself, was it me? And then I realized, no.
So what's funny about Pocatello too is there's like a car wash every
5 minutes,
like every block. There's a whole car wash. So that contributes. Go to the wrong car wash one time, cracks the coating, but also going back to temperature changes and the fracturing, definitely a big part of it as well. So that hopefully prevents fracturing down the line. And what we did was reinforce the coatings with amino cured resins, and those really are a big part of the coatings. And with that, it offers faster curing and high humidity. I don't even need the wet towel really because my such high humidity coating absorbs it up. It's ready to go in 60 minutes. Full send it out of the deal. And if you're in a drier environment, you can take that damp cloth, apply it to the coating. It sets that top layer and it's ready to
go. And then we have questions here. We're just going to answer all the questions. Chat. One will Kataba Nexen be on Thor. Nexen's on order, so it should be here anytime. Kataba, we're working through a couple phases. I'm going to say we'll be done today with the labels. We had to change the labels to Americanize them.
We're still working on
but they're still beautiful in the sense of there's still the culture of what is Kataba, but we had to, when you look at the bottle on the shelf, we got some, we have Jeff Franklin. Oh, it's not handsome enough on the shelf where I can't read it. So we had to actually ask them to make it legible for us to say ceramic coating, or
because they went with that original is like a signature style.
Yeah,
like you can it's kind of chicken scratchy. You can barely kind of read it, but so yeah, we're gonna change the font on that, make the instructions very clear and legible, and because this is some next level stuff with Katiba. Nexen though is coming.
It's on its way.
Yeah, it's coming hot.
That gun. So that's a good question. Yeah. We're testing a brand here. That was one of the testers. They sell tools. They sell chemicals. They're called D-Lab or Detail Lab. out of
Detail
Canada.
lab. Yep.
So that gun is actually the Huracan that we were testing. It's super good. It's a ball bearing situation, so you do have to add oil to the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's real good, and they make a good pump sprayer that I'm testing, and then we're testing the chemicals. I'm almost done with the testing.
How's it going? You liking them?
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good. Canadians, they got some good tools and equipment though, for sure. Detail lab, go check them out. Thick as thick. Christian got his truck coated with thick. Very happy with the beating, but that gloss is on. Yeah, it adds some stuff. It can change the look of your paint, so it's pretty crazy.
When I asked him that, I got the crazy eyes. You know why are you asking me this? So I'll actually do that test on my own and give you feedback.
Interesting.
To be honest with you, it's so simple from a spray on, wipe off perspective. Adding a tool, I mean, it's kind of like ceramic gloss, but I'll do it and I'll get back to you. I asked them and they were kind of confused. So I'll ask them again and then I'll probably send them a video.
Yeah, just spray it on a black super soft pad, something like that. Finishing pad, red jeweling pad from DIY. It'd probably work. I don't see why it wouldn't, but you never know.
But I don't want to lie and be like, yeah, you know what? I tested it yesterday in my PJs and I found something to be extravagant. I did test something else coming to the house.
What's that?
Low-key wash. It's been signed, sealed, delivered. Just finalized the formula today. Low-key hybrid wash is it was made out of my hate for Nemesis. Nemesis is that foaming foamer.
It foamed up.
Dude, it foamed up so much, bro. It's like you took a bath bomb and threw it in a thing with me. But low-key is our hybrid rinseless. It actually foams on like a real soap. But when you spray or you hit it with the contact with a rinseless, we put some things in it to make it collapse so you could towel dry. So that's on its way. Probably 3 weeks.
Nice. Yeah. Which towel is best for glass that's still in stock? Well, the Mr. Twister is the number one glass towel right now, if it's still in stock. And we have a designated glass towel coming out soon. So
Auto Fiber on the site.
Auto Fiber glass flips. Definitely the best glass towel. Just go. Definitely the best glass towel. Love those flips. Watch Loki, not found.
Oh
Mike G. How dare you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby?
Lord, let's have a moment of silence.
My goodness.
My gosh, can you imagine? She loves Nemesis. Yeah, Nemesis is thanks.
Thanks, Deb.
I love Nemesis. It's dope. I'm trolling. Shoulder, 100%. No, I still got pain, but I see no. I just roll with it. Let it be.
Yeah, Mile Deep big on less impacting the planet. They make some good stuff. Small batch kind of company. Can't wait for y'all to start testing out this Mile Deep stuff.
Westcat don't listening, dude. How long has it? It's been fixed for
it's ready.
5 weeks. Out. It's been out already.
Yeah, the current stock should be fixed Nemesis. So if you get a new bottle and it's foam party, let Eddie know.
Nah, don't let me know. Hey, just put it on. Do what everyone else does
on Facebook.
Do what everyone else does and put a Jeff C. Put it on Facebook. Tell your sister, tell your mom, tell your cousin, and then we'll be good.
New auto fiber glass GPT. What's that?
What's that?
I don't know. Aaron, send a link.
I don't know what that is. That's insane.
I did see. That's who we should probably get on here. Oh, Ian. Because he released all kind of new stuff.
That guy's got more new stuff coming out than
it's hard to keep up with.
Low-key rinseless. Great question. Inside of a pump sprayer, you could do 2 ounces to 32, kind of like the ones on the market. I put I think it was like 2 ounces and 800 mils of water, or 1.5 ounces. I don't know. It was a little bit, 1.5 ounces, and then in the bucket 256 to 1.
Beautiful. So good dilutions, good foam, good cleaning.
Hey.
Versions I've been testing, knocking off bugs. Loki's going to be wild. Hey, Franco wants to sponsor a giveaway. What you thinking, Franco?
Man, let me know. In honor of your birthday, I'll send you the StreamYard you get on right now, dog, and do it live. Let me know.
The Glass Perfect Towel is what the GPT is. I don't think I've seen the Glass Perfect Towel yet.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, he should have brought us one of them at a SEMA so we could test it.
You know what?
Check it out.
He announced a lot of stuff at SEMA.
So much stuff.
But we didn't know until everyone's like, "Did you get this? Did you get that? Did you get this? Did you get that?" I'm like,
We don't know what's going on.
No, we have no idea. No.
Zach wants to know where you can find that blue gun.
What's that called? Detail. They're my boys in Canada.
Yeah, they're up in the Great White North of Canadian land.
I gotta find the site. I mean, let me find the site and I'll send it or text me. You've been texting me.
But so far, their tools, yeah, very impressive stuff for Detail Lab. Yeah, they didn't play no games.
Hey, he wants to give this away.
Oh, I was like, what's he typing down here? Leather coat, 16-ounce sword, and detail coat glass cleaner. That's a heck of a giveaway, Franco.
That's
you
nice.
Sure about that? You sure about that? Hey, well, Franco wants to give away a leather coat, 16-ounce sword, detail coat glass cleaner. That's a heck of a 3-pack right there.
Wait, are we doing that to one person, Franco? Let it be known in chat. While you're answering that, let's answer this. Are we going to wax stock this year?
That's very far away. Do you want us to go to wax stock this year?
I thought we were going to go to Korea first.
You know, if we're launching UK, it would probably be pretty cool to go out there party in the UK. When's wax stock? Give us a date. Let's start with that.
It's
that
like close to SEMA, dude. It's close to SEMA. One person, full
like
sending.
August.
Full sending. One person, full sending. Don't worry, Juice. You don't have to buy anything. We're not doing anything illegal today. Okay. Shout out to Juice.
Now, Franco's buying this. Look, Franco's buying this.
All right, let's do the giveaway.
Not from us. June, wax stock.
I got a question.
Told you it was in summer.
If I'm 40 years old, what year was I born?
Do some math.
First person, what year was I born?
That's right, Juice is banned. I didn't say it, J Farm did.
What? Oh, snap.
Oh, Fernando.
My Lord.
There you go, sir. Hopefully, you a U.S. resident, Fernando?
Yeah, I think he is in California.
Okay, perfect.
Nevada. All right, email Franco. Franco, where can they go to get this?
Yeah, Franco, drop an email or something.
1884, this guy.
We should get Franco in on as a guest. Talk about squirrels. See if he knew chipmunks lived in the ground. Dude loves a squirrel.
Oh, man, that guy was fast. I like to do a 40th giveaway myself as well.
Oh, snap. Here we go.
I think I only do lower 48. So if you live in Canada, I have to PayPal you.
He said dinosaurs are still alive.
Watch Hippo be like 68. Trolling.
Oh, Carlos is setting them up over there.
No thanks. I'm going to give a birthday giveaway for me. Shout out to Franco for starting the love here. So I like to give away. I don't know. I got the tile stuff to give away. I'm going to give away some Kataba stuff. I got a Kataba coating I like to give away.
Dang, what kind of coat you got over there?
Coating. It's a glass coating or a paint coating, depending on which one I have more of, is the one I'm keeping. Okay. So, yeah. So, I'm going to give away a Kataba coating. It might be paint. It might be not paint. I can't ship it to Canada because for some reason your tariffs are higher than my weight. Let's do this. You come up with a question.
Yeah, dry hands is a big issue. Big issue. You got to definitely wear the gloves, but sometimes the gloves can dry your hands out too. So, okay, so I got to come up with a question. Katiba. What is Katiba? Let's see. What's the name of Katiba's flagship product?
Okay, that's a good question.
I was gonna say, what's Yeah, he got it. Victor signature wax.
Victor doesn't. Oh, dude, my Lord, Victor's on this. He's probably got.
Did he already win?
Internet. Nah, he didn't win yet.
Okay. Yeah, Victor's fast.
Dang, Victor has that Google Fiber times 12.
Yeah, Fernando won earlier. Okay, yes.
Fernando won earlier.
They both have purple pictures.
What are the questions you guys got in chat?
Is their
insane
flagship product for sure. Very durable, very hydrophobic. Super, super good.
Hey, Victor's got like Fiber 1.
All right, Victor, reach out to Eddie at thehouseofrags.com and he'll pack up one of them coatings, send it to you. You can play with some katipa early. You ain't gonna be able to read. Well, you can pull up Google Translate, point it at the box. I learned that.
Oh,
I think Ivan showed me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the deal, guys. Look, chat. If I send you something from Korea and you text and you apply it wrong and you take a dump on the product, I'll never send you anything again. Okay?
Yeah, pull out Google Translate. Make sure you're deciphering it as best you can and follow them instructions, because it is a little bit different kind of stuff.
But
it's still pretty straightforward.
We don't do V2 because it's not really a V2. It was a
No, it's not V2.
It's not a V2. It's just foam less in the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a more thoroughly mixed solution from our big vats to down bottling into the small bottles. What is our best-selling item? That's a good question.
Honest, dude. Get the
drying towels were hot. They went fast.
Oh, the drying towels were gone like
Nemesis, pretty hot. Went fast. You know what's sold out right now? Renaissance turned into a monster.
Gone. And I am hoarding every bottle I got. Like I have bottles here, and every time I use them, I'm like, I can't believe I have. You gotta wait. Like that one.
Reviews.
Crazy reviews.
And we didn't follow up on the interior towels after that disaster interior. We soaked them in a bucket for like 2 days or something, like until we could wash them, get around to washing them. But I wringed them out, threw them in the washing machine. More Renaissance. They came out like brand new. It was pretty amazing. So Renaissance, real heavy hitter. If you ain't tried it, definitely check it out. Check out everybody's reviews. Everyone's loving it. So that was a real sleeper in the line, and everybody found out real quick that it's a heavy hitter.
For this price, let's talk about that, because their detailer, their gloss enhancer is going to be affordable. Like when I say affordable, hear me out. Probably like $15-$16. Their spray coatings or spray sealants, probably $24-$25. That's the same price over there. And that's us consuming a lot of the import fees and tariffs and shipping.
Yup. Next up, we got. What was that? That sock. That Mike G showing the sock method. Yeah, a little dab will do you with this stuff, depending on the soilage and what we're working with, whether it's glue or films or whatever you're trying to clean off. But for the most part, a little dab will do you for sure. For sure. So
they stop clicking my chat, dude. Stop clicking my.
No, I got questions up here. Oh, yeah,
we're going into questions.
Chris Sim, 2 to 3 year coating is 2 years old, not ready to polish it off. What do you think of throwing Fuso coat wax on it? Yeah, that'll do it.
You would do it for real? Fuso wax versus Affinity or something?
I mean, you can do either one, but he wants Fuso coat. Full Sim. Have fun with Fuso coat.
Do you wear gloves?
Do wear gloves.
So I'm gonna say about that.
Well ventilated area.
Mm-hmm.
It's some powerful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Juice free. What's the difference between a conditioner and a protectant and a dressing? So it's conditioner is like.
It's weird because
skeptical hippo eyes, right? Like, what are we conditioning with this? So they're kind of all the same, in my opinion. You just that's 100%. An interchangeable name right there: conditioner, protectant, dressing.
100%.
Yeah. I'm curious about Detail Coat Shield. What's up with that stuff? That
is everything. It's the conditioner, protectant. It's just what you.
Yep. Yes. So it's made for interiors, and you can use it exterior if you want to get froggy with it. But it gives a real good base layer protection for you. It does darken up the plastic, so it has a strong kind of rejuvenating effect to them. Makes them, abrasion resistant on leather, that kind of deal. Gives a good scent in the vehicle. Has that leather musk, I call it. Real nice after applying, like Biobomb, neutralizing everything, using Typhon, using Sword.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like a new vehicle, you can hit it with Sword and it kind of injects those UV inhibitors into plastic, so you're good. But if you're working with an older vehicle and they want their interior restored to that new finish, bust out shield, upcharge them, apply shield. It's a 3 to 6 month protectant, and it's pretty stout. I torch tested it, Viper chairs, that kind of deal.
And this is the second set it's been through. Protectant. He wanted vanilla cream, and vanilla cream smelled like hot cheeks.
I wanted waffles.
Yeah, it smelled so gross. Every time this man, he's not allowed to pick a scent. He's got great ideas. He's got great ideas, but his scent picking game is horrendous.
Leather musk hit different. So Carlos loves it over there. That kind of deal. What else we got on here? Someone asked about diminishing returns for GSM towels. Yep. Oh, my bad. At what point is there diminishing returns for GSM in a towel? Well, depends on what you're doing with the towel. Like Carlos is out there, you know, he doesn't wash that goat for 4 or 5 days, so he's using it on ain't no telling how many vehicles in a row. So he is loving the thickness of the goat and how many vehicles it can do in a row until it needs to be washed. That kind of deal. So it depends on your situation. If you're doing your 1 car a week, you know, 1200 GSM towel for drying is going to suit your needs just fine. If you're in a shop or a mobile detailer or just more high traffic environment, it's kind of what we built our towels for. So they are meant for, you know, to be more working towels, that kind of deal. Put the border on the Diva 1500. So it's still going to dry multiple vehicles in a row, but it has the border for control, that kind of deal. Made the goat super thick. So you can put it in the hands of any employee and reduce pressure points, all that good stuff.
Also, the goat is
going on 7 cars, son. Look, 7 cars in a row with the goat. He finally washed though, everybody.
I don't know how that one truck he did is not a car. It was like a bus.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that truck was wild. That was a big old truck. He had to wash that thing all day.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. The shield condition. Juice, what are you fishing for, bro? You like the FBI? Do you got like? Does it condition?
Juice gets confused with words. All right, look, protectant, conditioner. Same thing.
Same thing, bro. Like
it adds UV inhibitors. It has conditioned the surface. All right, so maybe I want to see Juice and Andreas in the same chat, just going at it.
I want to see them.
I want to see the two, you know, the trolliest of troll conversations say absolutely nothing and go nowhere. Let's put Andreas and Juice in the same chat and just have them for hours, and then I'll
pay them both. $100.
That would probably be great. We'll line that up. Thor Media pay-per-view.
Let me know, Juice Free. We'll put you both.
Like, Juice versus Andreas.
Tyson versus.
I mean, this is Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, all over again. Where you at, Juice? Sign up.
Yeah. Hey,
sign up.
Juice. We'll go live, son. We'll go live.
Pay-per-view. We'll give you a free dry towel.
Sorry, chat. We just went ham there. That's what you get when you get when you put a 40-year-old and
medicated.
And medicated. All right, Jamie. Scream. Look at the
words
screen.
Are hard. Oh, Eddie, David Boyce. By the way, hello, David Boyce. How you doing?
What's up, bro?
Jamie, have you guys heard anything about Mirka 3-inch polishers? Knockoff 3-inch polishers? It's a Chinese company, but where it has the pretty nice. I've only played with Eddie's Mirka like once. And it was pretty serious. Pretty serious polisher. And I did see a bunch of companies are starting to come out with Mirka shaped polishing devices. So very interesting. I think a lot of people took notice of how popular the Mirka was, and they're like, we want on that train as well. So next product could be the Dragon Ball over 9,000 special edition.
Now dry the hose off of Fremont. You get 9,000 GSM?
All of Las Vegas.
Oh, dry all of Las Vegas, my lungs, my throat.
Yeah.
What we got here? No, hey, you can ask us anything you want, but you didn't like the answer, dog. Like,
yeah, we answered it 3 times in a row. What more do you want? Gave the man 3 answers. He's still asking the same question, like Andreas. Lord, coating leather expert. Don't know leather coatings have benign solvents, and I ain't never seen nothing in the wild in my life. We got some real questions in the chat, or what?
Oh yeah, we're seeing it. Anybody have questions in the chat? It got silent after you murdered. So hey,
Christian likes the Diva and the Ghost in the goat.
Hey. I like it. I like the spiciness of Jamie. Hey, when Jamie goes on vacation, she comes back refreshed, cuz.
I ate pumpkin pie. I ate muffin tops.
Let's talk about
I ate a steak today, though. Oh, Lord. Back on the steak train, all right? Look.
You do not do carnivore, dog.
You're back on it. I'm back on the steak train.
Yo, we tell you we're filming, and the only thing that comes to your mind is, this is what he says to me. He doesn't talk about, hey, we're going to shoot this video. We're going to shoot that video. He says, I need muffin tops and coffee stat. Let's talk about this right here. Labo Cosmetica products are on the way. We ordered them. They're coming from the border.
Stop. Look, I'm gonna do socks first episode, and we're just gonna talk about glass cleaner.
Yeah, I can't wait. That guy's
It's socks podcast coming this Friday. Get ready, it's gonna be a banger.
What else we got?
It's gonna be a banger.
3 weeks. I would say 3 weeks. So
3
before
weeks,
Christmas. Yep.
2 weeks, hopeful. 3 weeks, most likely. ETA Chemex.
Announcing the distributor for Puerto Rico in a week or less than a week. I have to message them, make sure they got their stuff before I announce it. We want to make sure that we have the site looking the same, right? We want Thor to all look the same. Mm-hmm. So coming soon. They just ordered stuff.
Yeah, Puerto Rico's on deck. UK's on deck. Australia's on deck. They could be launching just in a couple weeks. Dude, I like he wants a Dragon Ball polisher.
Well, tell me what that looks like. Do we make it like Jiren? Do we make it like Ultra Instinct? Like, what are we doing? Like, what does the color look? Are we making the orange and blue? That would be a slapper.
Ooh, Carlos would like the orange.
That would be a slapper.
Yeah, orange polisher, dark orange on the rubbers, and then like the stars sprinkled around.
Hey, ETA on Chemex. Well, we could do 4. Wait. Time out. Let's take a step back. What if we updated polisher and turned it into Krillin?
Krillin. No one wants a Krillin. No one wants a Krillin polisher.
Dog. He was the only normal person.
That thing would die in 2 minutes after you.
That's the whole point, bro. That's the whole point. Like, he tried.
Is Chemex coming or what? Where's
yeah.
I'm sharpened. I saw him start releasing the new labels. They're looking real fresh.
They're getting ready. Wow. They're getting ready. Mile Deep. Let's talk about your iron remover. It gave me a little, that was some of the greatest iron removers I've used. The surfactants you put on that, we'll have to get you on a podcast to talk about why'd you put so much on that, what your goal is for it, and then
we got a Mile Deep podcast for sure.
When would you use Sheen versus Shield? Like, if you can answer that in chat, that'd be great. What we got here?
It has to go Super Saiyan when it turns on.
Yeah, like turn level 8. That's a good question.
Jefferson, do you guys take notes on video reviews of your products and see what guys can improve? Oh, absolutely. Watch every review. Every opinion matters, so for sure.
It only matters when you all don't say the same shit. So if you all say it's foams, like, okay. But like,
yeah, the obvious, is the obvious. The obvious is the obvious, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, long-term testing is key though. So we want to see if that's still, if the reviews 3 months match the reviews from the first month, the reviews 6 months, reviews match the original reviews, that kind of deal. If it's the same thing still happens, or still a problem, or an opinion down the line, then yes, then something probably needs to be tweaked, probably needs to be checked out.
Like Infinity was one of those that we caught late, where we talked to the chemists and they took it and they started blending it down differently because some people were getting more reactives versus others. Like Tanner doesn't know how to use Infinity to save his life, so man even cuts it, still has problems. So those things we take into account.
He might have a super concentrated bottle though, ain't no telling.
Hey, this one right here, you have a question. Yeah, you could use Nemesis 25061 for interiors, and it works real good.
For sure, yeah. The cleaning power, Nemesis, real good interior cleaner. Glass cleaner, real good. Juice Free DB. Oh, he's back. This is what I was asking, but these guys being all defensive. Juice, we answered your question on 4 different occasions.
Nah, it's okay, Juice Free.
You ain't asked a proper question yet.
Juicy, he started eating steak again. He's upset. He's upset. He can't eat cake anymore. He's eating steak again. Guy's mad.
Where's my muffin top?
What better touchless? Oh man, Old Glory is insane.
So what is the difference between two-step and Old Glory?
All right. It's like if Stars and Stripes made a baby, came out with a 1-step to dilution. I think the PIR is like 2%, so you use less. It foams on and it cleans almost as good. Nice. So his Old Glory is real good.
Interesting. So he made a 1-step system. I gotta test this stuff. Best cleaning pH neutral soap you guys carry.
We gotta be careful with that word, the best, because people freak out, right? So do you want my opinion or what?
They're all good.
They're all like
pH neutral soap. So pH neutral soap is only going to go so far when it comes to cleaning, right? It's pH neutral. So it's mostly added for slickness, foam, enjoyable wash process, good smell. that kind of deal. So all the ones on the website are certified bangers. You're not going to go wrong with any pH neutral on the website, in my opinion, for sure. Going back to Mile Deep, their Cleanse bucket wash was real nice.
Yeah, it was real good.
Then they got the pH neutral snow foam that on, rinse it off. So good. I can't wait to start seeing the reviews on Mile Deep in the States.
With y'all going to 3PL company, why are so many people experience holds up on their order? Well, when you say MMDP, so a blanket statement like that requires a sample size. So if you have 1,500 orders and 4 people complain that the orders are held up, what's the percentage on that?
Yeah.
Based on orders that are already shipped. So I don't know. To your point, I know there's a lot that we're doing together to work out. And to me, I don't see it as a 3PL. It's still Thor because that's our name on it. So we're working together to make sure all the items go out. But I think when you look at the whole sample size based on orders sent out throughout the whole month and then the orders coming in, right? That would give you a more holistic view of what is being held up or not.
Yeah, mixed Old Serrano Stars and Stripes hits harder than Old Glory. So that's kind of what you said. So it's not quite as powerful as the full 2-step system. But it's a good way to, I guess, reduce your chemicals.
Yeah.
Is there one tester you trust above others? You, Franco, you're the greatest tester in the world. He's out there mixing stuff.
That's a good question. We should probably have other people test our stuff, so it's not just us.
Got all kind of people testing stuff.
Look at this.
Purple Fallout remover design to foam and clean. Gets longer dwell time. Yeah, they're purple. Really nice clean, really nice foam. Yeah, really so stays put and does a really great job breaking down that contamination.
Yeah, I don't want to sidestep any questions, so I'll answer these. Is Thor able to manage restocking of inventory from manufacturers, or are you at the mercy of their ability to fill your orders? Man, wash and shine garage. I think it's I don't want to call anyone out. I just think it's new for everyone, right? When you have a new company placing orders. I'll give you an example. Hope he doesn't mind I talk about this Bio Bombs. We placed a huge order with Bio Bombs, and then I called the man, and I was like, hey, yo, we got to place another big order, and he started laughing like we were trolling, but he was able to get that out to us quick, right? So it's always first come, first serve with all the resellers. So if you have people who buy before you, or you weren't fast enough to get your order and you're going to wait, is it their fault? No, it's our fault. So I think everyone's responding pretty good. I think working to make sure that the follow is being done and people are shipping the stuff correct and fast, and then check-in it takes time. But overall, I think it's just both. If we order on time or before anyone else and we get on a list, of course it's a lot easier, right? So we are ordering a lot more as we grow, and with that comes growing pains both ways, I believe.
Phoenix in the house. Yeah, but pretty straightforward. We make orders, and then some companies, we work with a lot of smaller companies, so sometimes it takes some time to get those orders filled. So just is what it is on that front. Mile Deep Sheen is great as a sealant to use after every maintenance wash. Use Shield as a major sealant. 4 or 6 months, Sheen as a topper in between. So yeah, foam on that Shield. Let it set, do its thing, boom. Up to 6 months of protection. That's some good
Sheen
good stuff.
And it both foams up. I do want to say Steven made this pressure washer video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big brain, dude. If you haven't seen it yet, subscribe to his channel. Big brain.
He did the foam cannon. Explain how they actually work. Yeah, that cleanse is thick. It is super thick. Yeah, pay it forward. So Phoenix COD's got the pay it forward campaign going on. If you want to donate, that information's on his website. But if you want to, nominate someone, email Phoenix COD your nominations. I think he has a specific email for that as well. Go check it out. It has a whole page on Phoenix COD's website dedicated to pay it forward.
Yeah, I do want to say, I don't know. I'll be as transparent as possible. Sometimes we miss stuff. Sometimes it didn't print out. So yeah, there's human error.
A guy on the 22nd, definitely.
He got missed.
don't know.
Somebody save him.
Yeah,
we'll get you taken
we'll
care of.
investigate that for sure.
And then Jamie will give you a signed signature of his draws. All right, what we have here?
Louise, just want to shout out Jamie Nate. I got my package from Curmudgeon Corner. Thanks for throwing in Stay Strong Detailer. Enjoy, Louise.
What we got here? There were so many questions in chat, bro. We didn't keep up until we run out of time. Cool.
With Katiba spray wax, can it be used over ceramic coating, or is it worth doing? Or do you think it enhance the look of the coating, or is it bad for wax on a ceramic? So they use the word wax because I think it's, makes more sense in their, in Korea. I think anything they spray, I think they just consider it a wax. But I do think it
could be used with anything.
Coatings, that kind of deal. Super hydrophobic. It's going to enhance any surface. Mr. Twister, it's a good towel. I like twist loops. I wanted it plush enough, and then threw a suede border on it. And really good towel. Really good towel. And that's why influenced the whole Diva line, right? You got the Diva towel with suede board, twist loop. I love a twist loop towel. So
yeah, he doesn't. I tried to do one, and he's like, "We're not doing that." Like he shut me down harder than my wife did yesterday night. If you know what I'm talking about, okay? She was like, "No, we doing.
You can't beat him."
All right, here we go.
Use them on anything. Yes. So on deck is Puerto Rico, UK, Australia.
And we're working on brick and mortar situations now. Really love the transparency, accountability, showcase, no throwing anyone under the bus. No, we own it all, man. It's Thor, right? Yep. Can't blame the 3PL when it's our business. So we're working together and make sure things get done, and we'll do it
all in unison.
Right here we have Christian tomorrow with the Funkin' Homies, 8 p.m. Eastern times. They're going to be live on Thor Media. Give them the love. After that, we have Chelsea on Wednesday, 8 p.m. again Eastern time. Thursday, you have Jamie and I. We'll have a guest on. Today, we're filling the air because Christy's coming in Monday at 9 p.m. And then we got Friday. Friday, we have Socrates at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Ivan Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then Frank from Detailed Dogma, 12 p.m. Eastern.
I forgot about Frank. I left him out. Yeah, we got Frank coming in hot.
And then we got Nick at night.
Nick at night. I'm ready for episode 2 of Nick at night, dude. He dropped of just a phenomenal first episode to kick off Thor Media. If you ain't checked it out, you got to go check it out. It was crazy.
What's the next big product?
Next big product.
I'm excited. Can I name him? I'm gonna name him. We got Mile Deep in the house hitting. Or do you mean from us or from people we're bringing in?
I don't know what he means, but we got all kind of stuff.
Mile Deep, Cleanful, Geist. I mean, those three are gonna hit this month. We have something massive.
Geist was supposed to be here already.
That Geist
is coming.
Here's you know what Jody said it the best, right? Mm-hmm. Shipping was a learning curve. I want to shout out Mile Deep because I'm just throw the business out there. They are out of the UK. I engaged them first, then Garage Therapy and Yum. They ate the cost of air freighting boxes to us. So I appreciate them getting stuff to us so we can have it here.
Shout out to Mile Deep.
It was a lot of learning, man. So I appreciate Mile Deep for the back and forth, taking care of it. Stand up guys, Tim and Jody. Stand up guys.
Great company.
Happy birthday, Eddie. Thanks.
Tim says he's going to be popping up on the Christie podcast coming up. I can't wait for that one.
Can't wait to see what happens there.
Heck yeah.
Thor Media.
Dope. Stay tuned. All kind of entertaining podcasts hitting the scene. Yeah, Nick's super excited to have his own show now, do his own thing, and you could tell his excitement translated in that podcast.
Oh, dude, he was stoked, dude.
He is pumped up.
He killed it. This would be good. A dilution chart. Man, that'd be sick, bro. We could get something like that.
Okay, we'll work on that. Just open the baby grape. 10 out of 10. Look,
bro, that was the funniest thing in the world, dude. When I read that,
I don't like cherry. It's like a 1-star review for me, but hot seller. Everyone loves cherry.
Yep.
Smells subjective. Not every bar is going to tickle your fancy. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Phoenix has a dilution jar. Yeah, what you think about
it? Phoenix, huh, Aaron? By the way, Aaron, do you want to say this? Your Typhon really changed my perspective on what a good cleaner should look like. So shout out to Phoenix COD.
Did you see that video?
If you haven't
brought it back.
Bro, I thought only God could save that seat.
Mr. Twister showing a 404. Let me pull this up.
It's off the site because we sold out.
It's encountered a problem.
No, it's gone, dude. Off the site, sold out.
Still shouldn't be 404.
Yeah, it's 404 because the link no longer exists.
You just deleted the mug. It's just gone.
We took it off. Hey, I gotta make sure we don't oversell. People get a pop and share.
It popped up for me.
All right, put it in the chat.
No, it still says add the card for me. I don't know what's happening. We might be overselling Mr. Twisters.
Hey, Mr. Twister, if you get an email tomorrow saying that Mr. Twister no longer in stock and you put 30 in that mug, I want to say up front, shit happens. And I don't know what to say to everybody, but hey, life happens, bro. Life happens.
Phoenix, drop the link for the Pay It Forward campaign, that kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
I taste the sentence that shush it, Keeve. Get out of here with your cookies.
Hey, what else we got? We got a couple more minutes. We'll dedicate some time. If there's any more questions in chat for us, we want to come fill the air, celebrate my birthday. We did 2 giveaways. Make sure to hit up
Happy
Franco.
birthday. 40% off the website.
40% off the website to celebrate 40 years. That was not in line, actually. I didn't know. That's kind of
I think that is pretty funny.
That's kind of cool. 40, huh?
Coatings, polishers, towels, slim, thick, new leather coating. The leather coating is like $22 or something right now. Pretty insanity, especially after you use it. You're going to be like, good deal, good deal. Polishers, you know what it is with the polishers. NSK bearings, 29-foot cord, super smooth, double the grease. Real good polishers and towels. So
I got a confession to make.
Towels. What's the confession?
All right, guys, I got a confession to make. Okay.
Right. Wait 40 years for that crazy sale.
I was in the middle of, shooting a video, right? And my active sounds like 2 hippos just going right, they're going at it. Sounds nasty.
That's the same noise Juice and Andreas going to make in that pay-per-view event we're going to set up. Same noise.
I don't know. I don't know what's up. But listen, I'm sitting there, right? I had to quit my job, my IT job. They're like, we give you X amount for vacation. Mm-hmm. And I said to myself, you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of washing my car with an active 2.3. I'm tired of the videos. Like, we did the Mile Deep video, and the biggest complaint we got was raped apes. It was the worst ever, right? Like, do something better. Look, active, no slight to you, bro. You make a great, okay, I'm not going to lie to you.
But why does it
no
sound
slight
like
to
that?
you, but why does it sound like dying horses running off a cliff? Like,
other than that, it's pretty good.
It's good. The water pressure's great.
I think everybody's been liking their foam cannon.
So here's what Eddie did.
What Eddie did?
I got a confession.
Did you do something?
Got a confession.
Oh, snap.
I bought a Krensla.
No, you didn't.
I'm my life, kid. Look, I'm gonna share my I even OG spec that mug.
Dang.
I bought a Krensla for Black Friday. This is the only time that OG ever does a sale. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to make videos. Like, I'm to the point where I want to shoot like a hybrid wash video, and I don't want to do it because even with like mics that are supposed to be quote unquote, what's that called? What's that called when you noise cancel? Yeah, noise canceling. It sounds horrendous. Horrendous.
Conway must have got a good one. He said it's not too bad. AR Blue's pretty quiet. Yeah, mine's pretty quiet.
Hey, I had AR Blue, loved it. Had a Krensla. I turned the topper thing down, and I wasn't foaming, so I sold it. Now, I went back to a vomit, bro. I'm losing money. So if you're in Utah and you want a free pressure washer, and I have a box of Shine Mate stuff that I'm giving away, hippos. And you like hippos mating in the wilderness in a tin room, come to my house and I'll give it to you. It's my gift to you.
There you go. I think that wraps this bad boy up. What you think?
Hey, I'm just telling you right now, I'm back.
He's back.
All right. Krensla's back. Whenever that man ships, it probably 8 years, right? Because OG doesn't even have a phone number. So 8 years.
All right, that's going to wrap us up. 40% off the website. Cyber Monday still going on for a few hours here. If you ain't taking advantage, take advantage now because this will be the last sale for a hot minute. But they got DIY Detail Month going on, though, so we are going to have like a special bundle to match the video of the week. May have some special surprises towards the end of the month. You never know. So stay tuned.
I got to answer these last questions we're done. Look, listen, guys. Right. Listen.
Answer the questions. People got questions.
All right, big boy. Keeve told me not to buy it. I listened to Keeve. I'm keeping my corded polishers I'm keeping. My one. All right, guys, listen, ladies, men.
Listen.
I woke up and I think it's a bit of my like I'm on a spectrum. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up, I was like, yo, I'm tired of looking at 18 battery systems. 18 battery systems. I'm over it. Like you gotta get a DeWalt battery for the drill.
I got all kind of batteries.
Bro, it's a mess.
I need to trim it down as well.
Nikki, come get it. It's yours. You gotta wait until I get mine though. You drive up too early, I'm gonna send you home with like free soap. All right. I got like
the Facebook post.
I got like the Waltz, I got the Shy Mates, I got the Merca, I got the Rupes, I got like 50 batteries taking up space. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta bring it all back to one. I need one battery system.
And that's gonna wrap it up. Look, happy birthday, my guy. Look, one more for the road.
Don't breathe that in, bro.
It smells so good. It smells like a barbershop. All the good vibes. And that's all we got for this one. Happy Cyber Monday, guys, as we roll into DIY Detail Month. Stay tuned for some good content. Me and Ivan, this guy had a broke arm, so he didn't film. Now, he got in a couple videos. We got a couple of discussion videos that he sets in. They're real good. So, yeah, Thor Media launched this week. Nick at Night. If you missed it, go catch the replay. Amazing podcast. And that's all we got. Like, subscribe, share. And someone helped Juice out with his questions. We'll catch you on the next one.